All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the... It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this. So just about set now. And on the mound in this one, it's Walker Buehler.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
One down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers. So we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
And that chance handled. On to first, and there's two down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Just missed. Ramirez launched a homer in his most recent game. The other way, and foul ball. Fly ball down the line. Refsnyder sizes this one up, and that is that. Nothing. Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. And now,
there goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. That's just his 70th stolen base of the year. No big deal. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here's Alex Bregman, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that's fouled off. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the second game of the series.
Back outside.
And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. A gigantic blast. His 69th homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0. Now batting Tristan Casas, one of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's got a chance. And it's off the green monster. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
Everything came together for him. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Casas touches home. And it's an RBI single, and it's 4-0. There's one. And now, Carlos Narvaez. Swing and a ground ball, and it gets by him. Stepping in, Christian Campbell.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Red Sox already leading. Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard.
And that one gets away at the plate. Oh, down to first with it. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. Men come to the plate for score. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Butler gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one's upstairs, ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Buehler turns, kicks, fires. Pitch is in the dirt. Now 2-2. Runner at first with no outs here. And they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Line drive, caught. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Here's Lane Thomas. That's in for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Here's Brian Rocchio.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And base hit. Coming home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defense.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now batting Jarren Duran. Williams back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And here it comes. Hit in the air, left field. Kwan brings it in, and there's one down. And now Rob Refsnyder, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. One down, bases empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Kwan sprinting after it. Long run, tracks it down. And there's 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
2 outs, bases empty. Alex Bregman now at the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Corrals it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Quietly there. Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers. Walker Buehler will go back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1. Oh, in his rookie season, in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. Buehler fires. Sets him down looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Schneemann went deep in his most recent game. Right through there for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Hit in the air, right field. Refsnyder makes the grab, and that's the inning. Offense. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Triston Casas. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Kwan moving back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Yoshida now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And first offering is fouled off. Yoshida leads off first with 1 away. Line to left, and it stays fair. Throw into 3rd, save, and now 2nd and 3rd with 1 gone.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Loud contact leads to the double.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Joey Cantillo.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And here is Carlos Narvaez.
0-1.
That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And here is Christian Campbell. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas on the move to the alley. He's got it. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Will Brennan. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. On the ground, Campbell fires over to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Lawrence Butler digs in for the Guardians.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
That's towards center. Duran in position and makes the grab. And there's 2 away. So a man aboard, and now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo, up and in, and it's 1-0. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That one to first, and that's just foul. That one just misses. Ball 2. And that one hit to first. Casas steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Roman Anthony.
And a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Duran at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Ball 1 there. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
And that one in the air, center field. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. Cut on and lifted in the air. Butler makes the play, and that will end the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Buehler back to work. Ball 1 low.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Makes the grab, 1 away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Huff batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a 1-2 again. Double play ball to second. There's one. On the first, double play. And that's the inning. Let's take a look at the player of the month. He has been outstanding of late. And that is out of play.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swings and chases a low one there. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. So up next, Triston Casas. He is singled and he is flied to left. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball.
Gonna really
2
need to
strikes.
hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So now here's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. In the air, right side. Hooks it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Back in Boston, here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Fouled off left side.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. So the batting order turns over. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Kwan, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. First and second, no outs. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Will Brennan. Swing and a base hit. Schneemann around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 4-1. So digging in, Jose Ramirez. Into the outfield, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run is in, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run. Runner at third, nobody out. Lawrence Butler digs in for the Guardians. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Popped up. Meyer. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That smash towards center. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-4. Here's Lane Thomas now.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
That one in there across the letters.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Buehler winds and fires. Outside low. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Popped up right side. Casas should have this one. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. So they get 4 in the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swing and a ball popped up. Schneemann. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman
Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. Right side. Butler under this one. He makes the grab. And that quickly 2 away. Now the left fielder, Roman Anthony. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Missed with a changeup. 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Butler settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Buehler deals. Hit in the air left field. That one gets down for a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. Now at the plate, Cody Huff. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Now here is Daniel Schneemann. Swung on, belted. That one is back. And it hits the fence around third. He'll score easily. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away. Digging in, Stephen Kwan, 1 for 3. Here comes the manager out of the Justin Slayton into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
0-1.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
That one hooked foul. Schneemann on third with 2 out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Cade Smith.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard, you understand the situation, you want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it. He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And he gets Bregman. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Red Sox. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lawrence Butler. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
This one in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. First offering, runner goes. Strike in there. Go to second, out there. And that ends the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Herron.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we're starting over. It's 5-5. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Yoshida swings through it for strike 1. Hard on the ground to first. Manzardo takes it to the bag. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Trevor Stephan getting ready to go. Sewald getting cranked up as well. And that one upstairs, ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Narvaez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Pulls that one foul. Two outs. Line drive and foul ball. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. They'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they jump out front. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Paul Sewald.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And the batter now, Christian Campbell. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 7-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Now here is Roman Anthony and a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. To first, 3rd out. So they get 3 and jump. Back here in Boston, and now the center fielder, Aroldis Chapman comes on trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And he'll be safe at first.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And there's a base hit to left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Slings it across, out on the sac bunt.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Schneemann in the box now, takes strike 1. And that's down and away.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base. Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags from 3rd. Way at the plate. Save. And it's a 1-run ball game.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Kwan up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to 3rd. No, he held up. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fought off foul. Next offering upstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and he breaks his bat. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox hold on.